Good day, Cancer viewers. I am Sarah B, and you're tuning into Just Be Tarot. Thank you for your awesome energy. Thank you for hanging out with me, and thank you for clicking on like and subscribing to my channel, and also for hitting that notification bell that will let you know when I'm going live or posting new videos. I was just shuffling for the overall energy for the Cancer Collective's reading for August 2024. This is a general reading, not personal, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. All right, Spirit, what does the Cancer Collective need to know for their overall energy? Thank you. Okay, so we have Unfinished Symphony and Breathe. And immediately I got the energy of there's something that you need closure on, but you're anxious about it. You need to take a step back and relax. All right. There is something that was started that you are finding that you need to put a close to, or find out why it never happened, or what happened to make things go the other way, or was there something you could have done to fix this problem? Now, a lot of times the universe doesn't have the answers. It's like we have to just trust that some things weren't meant for us. Some things weren't meant to have closure. Some things weren't meant to be for us. And that's something that we have to sit on. That we have to decide that's going to be enough. And it's not always easy, because if you don't have closure, then sometimes it's hard to put an end to something. It's time to stop. It's hard to stop thinking about how things would have happened. But that's when it's important to remain present and work through that. You know, come back into the present and not worry about how things were meant to be. You know, that is in the past, and what happened, and you have to move on from that. I'm getting an energy that some of you need to get in touch with your higher spirit, or take a step back for a reason. I'm not getting the reason. It's going to be different for all of you, but I'm getting that some of you might need to take a step back. There might be something that you need to dwell on or look at more accurately. There's something that you're missing, something that you need to take a look at. I'm hearing that you, like, a connection with your higher power could help you, looking for signs, calming breaths, an energy of sitting in silence and taking things in, listening and not speaking, taking time to open your mind to listen to what people have to say, rather than interjecting or being so solid on an opinion that you don't take anything else in. So a connection with a higher power, taking time to look at things more fully, with more clarity. And I'm getting that your higher power, or your guides or guardians, are trying to guide you to something. And this could be revisiting this unfinished symphony. Maybe your guides and guardians are trying to guide you back to a creative outlet, that you had to put on pause because maybe you had a family to raise, or you're going back to school, or you started a career, and maybe it's time for you to revisit this creative outlet that you put to the side so you could do life. Maybe it's time to bring that out again and use that as an emotional outlet. This creativity that needs to come out of you might be this unfinished symphony. This could be in regards to a relationship, or maybe you have a calling to go back to school. Maybe you feel like something wasn't done in a relationship, or this could be family. Maybe you had a falling out with family members and you feel the need to reach out to them. I just heard before it's too late. So that could be for some of you. But all the while, don't let this anxiety sweep you in. Do all this with patience and caring, because all of these things you're being guided to do. There's no reason for anxiety. If you're divinely guided to do something, then there's no reason to be anxious about it, because you're being guided by the universe. And if you feel like this is what you should be doing and feel like this is the right thing to do, then there's no reason for anxiety or to feel anxious. And if you do, just breathe. So let's move on to our tarot and see what Spirit has. See if there's messages for tarot. Spirit, I'm shuffling for the Cancer Collective greatest good and overall energy for August 2024. What are the messages that they need to hear for their greatest good? Thank you. For August 2024. Thank you. What are the messages that they need to hear? Cancer Collective. Thank you. Whoa. Okay, so it looks like you have some changes coming in, and changes that are going to be good for you. Changes that you're finally deciding to, like I said, open up your heart and your mind to see the bigger picture here. With this Four of Cups in reverse. You know, there was a time you were looking at things that weren't suited for you. Like you were attracted to these things, but, you know, you keep being attracted to the same type of things, the same type of behavior, and it doesn't lead to anything good. So when Spirit handed you this cup and said, this is what I'm trying to show you, this is what you need to nourish yourself, that's the cup that you're finally taking, because it might not look like what you're normally attracted to, but this is the cup that's going to nourish you, the one that Spirit hands you. But oftentimes we miss that. We're not looking at that. In the Rider-Waite Tarot, the person under the tree is actually looking at these cups and ignoring this cup. So it's oftentimes that we don't see what is right in front of our eyes. We look at things that aren't good for us. And it's hard to make those type of changes, but these are going to be planned changes. You want to do better. You want to be a better person. You want to move on. You want to create a life for yourself. This could be work. This could be a relationship. This could be parenting. But you want to do that. You have every intention to do it. And it's going to cut these changes are going to come in fast for you. Okay, but you're still trying to find the right tools to do this with. You are still trying to find yourself. You're still trying to figure out how you're going to do it. How do I get there? You're often asking yourself, maybe in meditation, how do I make these changes? Because for some of you, I feel like they're going to be pretty big changes. That's where we have this unfinished symphony. You know, and you're trying to work through these changes And it's not easy working through these changes. But I feel like these changes are going to be coming in fast for you with this Knight of Rods. You have a passion. You want to start these changes immediately. And you're going to do it. You have every intention to do it. But you're trying to figure out, how am I going to do it? Do I have the coping skills? Do I have the tools to move forward with this? Am I capable of doing the changes that I need to do? And I just heard to level up, but it doesn't always have to be spiritual. It could be, in a job, or maybe you want to become a better partner, or maybe you want to become a better parent or a better student. So it doesn't always have to be, romantic or whatever. It could be anything. But I do hear, it doesn't always have to be spiritual when you want to level up on something, when you want to become a better whatever. But I do see changes coming in. I feel like you're opening your mind and your heart, and I feel like it's creating a broader spectrum. There's going to be a lot more options for you. But I feel like you already are honing in on what you need to do. I feel like you've been trying to create this for a while. And that's why these changes are going to be coming in quickly, because you already know what changes you want to make. You've been thinking about it for a while. You've just been doubting yourself. And it's, do I have the tools to make this happen? And that's up to you. That's up to you to, yeah, you do. I mean, you do. Your higher power is not going to give you the option to do something, or the download to do something, and that's your thoughts and your thinking skills and how you're doing stuff. The universe isn't going to put that in your mind without having your back. The universe isn't going to plant that seed. The universe isn't going to bring it to you if it doesn't have its back to help you fulfill this mission. And if you're asking if you have the proper coping skills, this is how you get it. Meditate, learn things. The Hermit is all about learning. Usually they're on a solo mission. See, look. It's been hard for you to see things from a different point of view. I'm getting that it hasn't been easy. You're a stubborn person. It's like you're set in your ways, and it's been hard for you to open your heart and your mind. But you really want to do this. You really want to, I heard, level up. So this is a change that you really are trying hard to make, to be a better person for whatever reason you have, whatever goals that you have in mind. But I really think that you want to see where this unfinished symphony will take you, where you thought about it, you've processed it in your mind, and now it's just time to take action. But that's all on you. You could be the only one who can do that. Okay, so you're feeling it could cause a lack of stability. Maybe you might lose money in a situation. Yeah, I'm feeling like you're feeling that it's going to be a lack of stability with the Four of Rods and the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. How am I going to pay my bills? How am I going to survive if I make these changes? What's going to happen? And we have this Two of Wands here, and Two of Wands is about being separated. So maybe you're separating from somebody, or separating from a situation that wasn't good for you, separating yourself so you can create this stability. I'm going to try to clarify this Two of Wands. Here, what do you mean by this Two of Wands? For the Cancer Collective, Two of Wands. What do they need to know with this Two of Wands? It could be travel. Maybe you're trying to decide on travel, or the person or the situation that you need or involve isn't right here. Maybe it's you need to travel to see them. Ace of Cups. This is for we have the Ace of Cups. This is about taking care of yourself, putting yourself first. Thinking of yourself, finally. It's rather than thinking of everybody else. This is about thinking of yourself. Self-love, self-care with this Ace of Cups and the Four of Swords. And that could look very different depending on who you are. Like, that could be like a mother just trying to take a shower because she's been with her kids all day. And if you know, you know. And sometimes it's very difficult to get the opportunity to do that. Or this could be somebody who needs to flee a narcissistic relationship because they've been being, belittled for years. So self-care is going to look a lot different to a lot of people. Sometimes it's not just getting a mani-pedi. Sometimes this could be life-changing stuff. And I feel like for some of you it's going to be, especially with this Tower. This is planned changes. Things that you've been thinking about for a long time, knowing that you deserve better. All right, so I am being told by Spirit to move along. Ay, ay, ay. I can be a chatty Cathy. All right, here I am shuffling for the concluding message for the Cancer Collective and their greatest good for August. Thank you. 21. Okay, I don't think I've ever pulled this card yet, so this is exciting. Let's see what it has to say. We have blessing and curses. Psyche, self-love, beauty. Do not be ashamed, not of your thorns or of your flowers. The red rose. A guide has come to pay you an important visit. She seeks to heal and ease a pain in your mind and spirit. There is shame and guilt for who you are, lurking in your darkest corners. It is holding you back in ways you may not realize. She wishes to shine a light there, to show you how to love your darkness into the light, how to turn your demons into angels. The thorns we grow come from a place of pain. They are a result of our need to protect ourselves from outside forces. They are defense mechanisms. Hurt that we can sometimes cause others comes from hurt ourselves. If you try to pick a rose, it will prick you with its thorns. You might have goodwill, but the rose doesn't know that. It has been fooled and hurt before. However, the thorns are also what makes the rose strong, whole, and powerful. Her thorns are the rose's self-worth, her ability to stand up for herself, her discernments, her tenacity, and her persistence to keep going. The things that sometimes harden us also have great gifts to teach us within. The flowers are what the world loves to see for us, our personality, appearance, what we do. They are also what we can be judged and criticized for. If we are too beautiful, too different, too colorful, too big, too small, too much, not enough. But the red rose reminds us that we are hand-created by the divine. We are divinity itself. This card is also a positive omen that you're reaching or will reach a point in your journey where you learn how to accept all of yourself, your whole, full, and most authentic self. The magic, the mess, and the mundane parts too. This will unlock so much grace and power within you. The beauty you feel within will shine out of your being, pouring out into the world around you. Wow. That is freaking beautiful. I love that. Even the shadow in your soul is beautiful. And through everything, even the dark things, we can grow. And it says practice self-love at this time. And isn't that what came out? Self-love? Practice self-love, my friends. All right, have a magical day. Thank you for clicking on like and subscribing to my channel and hitting that notification bell. I've been trying to go live a couple nights a week. So if you click on notify, then you'll get notified to tune into my lives. I'd love to have you there. And if not, I will see you guys next time. Love you. Bye.